This seemingly ordinary village is strangely eerie. Here, anything red is forbidden. Even a budding red flower is immediately plucked and buried deep underground by the villagers. This is because outside the village, a group of bloodthirsty creatures roams, and red acts like a beacon, drawing them in for slaughter. However, the creatures fear one thing: yellow. To protect the village, the villagers paint exorcism symbols in yellow around the village boundary. The old village chief strictly forbids anyone from crossing the boundary. Every week, they offer a fat pig at the border. This set of rules has kept the village peaceful for years until a daring villager broke the balance. During a night patrol, he sneaked out of the village and brought back a newly red wildflower. That night, something strange happened. The night watchman suddenly saw red-clad creatures rushing into the village. Seeing this, he quickly rang the bell, and the alarm echoed throughout the village. The villagers scattered in all directions. Seeing a lone girl, a man risked his life to take her home. But he was cornered by the creatures and hid in a corner. His wife, blind, insisted on waiting for him, reaching out her hand for her husband. Just as the creatures approached, the man managed to pull her back into the house, narrowly escaping disaster. The next day, every household's door had a blood-red claw mark, a death omen left by the creatures. In this village, there's a terrifying rule: no red objects can appear. If anything red shows up, a dreadful demon will come and slaughter everyone. Villagers can't leave the village, or they'll face the same deadly fate. To appease the monster, they throw the best pork into the forest. But a young man, trying to impress his sweetheart, picked red berries outside the village. Seeing the red fruit, the woman quickly buried it. On a wedding day, while everyone was joyful, two kids ran in, saying they saw the monster. Everyone rushed home, finding skinned animal corpses everywhere. The villagers were terrified. The young man, worried about his girlfriend, stayed at her door all night, and the woman sat with him. In front of the door all night, they confessed their love. A madman who loved the woman found out and stabbed the young man to stop them. Villagers found the madman with blood and searched for the injured. Jen found the dying away and cried. Furious, she slapped the madman hard. Villagers held her back to prevent a death. Seeing the young man losing blood and no medicine in the village, the woman decided to go through the forest for medicine. The village chief agreed. Before leaving, he took her to a warehouse, where, under her father's guidance, the woman slowly. This village has a rule about catching monsters. No red is allowed, and no one can leave without the chief's permission because there are bloodthirsty creatures outside. Breaking the rule means being devoured by monsters. To save her beloved, a woman decides to risk leaving the village to find medicine. Before leaving, her father reveals a shocking secret. He takes her into a dark room, where he touches a pair of sharp claws. Through his story, she learns that the so-called monsters are actually elders in disguise, meant to trap villagers. For his daughter's happiness, the father encourages her to bravely seek medicine and gives her a gold watch to trade for it. Considering her poor eyesight, the chief sends two young men to escort her. But at the village entrance, one gets scared and runs away, while the other fakes a stomachache. With no choice, the woman continues alone and accidentally falls into a big pit. Luckily, she grabs a tree root and climbs out. Just as she escapes, she hears the monsters howl, which makes her tremble. Her father's words about fake monsters were meant to ease her fear. As the monster approaches, she cleverly returns to the pit and makes noise to lure it. When it lunges, she swiftly dodges, and it falls into the pit. The monster was actually a madman who liked her, trying to scare her back. He dies from blood loss. Soon, she crosses the forest and meets a kind guardian who helps her get the medicine. Back in the village, she cures her beloved, and their shared experience finally brings them together.